Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to our Mughal campaign in EU4. We've made the Mughals. The Mughals are here. We're just trying to make Mughals big, which is working alright. Oh, hello. Why are you... Continue. Oh yeah, it's you. Fair enough. Well, let's go and support that. Not like we needed to. How many do you need? Yeah. Yeah, that's all fine. Oh man, how much money have you saved up? Not enough. Let's get rid of all your cores as well, because I don't like them. Force religion. Alright, let's not. War reps. And what's in what node? We'll take everything that's in the Hormuz node. And then just try to isolate you. Take your tiny island. And try to isolate you from the groups of Ethiopia. So they can't fabricate on... Yeah, we've isolated there, around there. Although, I think we can take it all. Take it all! Yeah, we will. Yeah, we'll do that. What? Where have you... What is this? Ooh! Almost forgot about you. We should probably go cover off on that. If we can get there. Don't know if we can. No, they've got a navy out. Well, let's just split. Oh, you sneaky bastards. Right, now we can. Moved his navy away. But where are you landing these troops? On his island. Oh, we dead. Oh, we dead. We're immediately going to have to buy that stability back. Otherwise we're going to end up in the poop. Ottomans have insulted us. Don't care. Insulted us because we've got Regent's Council and we can't declare war for many years. Ready? Why not? Oh, we pretty much have everything. We've got to take in more scores. Well, yeah, we'll be able to take in to be able to take everything. There isn't a fort down here. So it's not a case of... I like the little wheel that they've got going. It's not a case of don't own a fort in this area, therefore we can't demand it. Although it will mean rebels, I think. Separatists will pop here. Do we build ships? No, we'll just leave them to it. I can keep that. Which means we can grab more, we can also grab more reparations and force your religion. Well, that'll do. Coalition with whom? Don't care. We've unified culture. When did we do that? All Hindustani. Must have been when we took Jampur. Cool. Let's grab goals. And we now sit on our arse and do nothing. Maintenance down, forts off. Some forts off, some forts on. Devastation over here is now at 0, so we can destroy you. Do we need forts around Bengal? I don't think so. Just how to be efficient with what we've got. Lost the conquest of CB against, yeah, I know that. So how do we make money? In the years that we've got Regency Council, I want our debt to be paid off. We do have a good amount of debt. You're slowly coming down. Let's gain that piety. I mean, we could grab money from the merchants. Grant monopoly charters. That's a contribution. Good, good. Also turn these into full state, full cause will help raking some money. Good. This is essentially money for point. No. I mean, we're already so far behind in tech that another 50 admin points isn't a massive amount. Colonialism has got through Muscovy, who's our rival. Printing press is going to be truce with Bengal has ended as well. We can go to war with Bengal, which won't bring in Orissa, and then straight after, we can go to war with Orissa, which won't bring in Bengal either because they rivaled. What? Alright. Regency Council. Love Regency Councils. Love them. Probably shouldn't have made our leader into a dude, but still. We're at 14. We're at 13. We can go to 14. Wasting so many points, but we have to keep current. We can't fall too far behind. Otherwise we just open ourselves up to Ottoman aggression. Let's have... Really? Why is it going to take so long? Regency Council. Lack of piety. Love it. Do we still have a scroll wheel here? Yeah, but it's not much. Good. Skaja is at war with Azovia. Where did you pop out of? What? Has anyone ever seen Azovia? Why do you need access through us to get to Azovia? What is Azovia? Grand Principality of Azovia. What's your things? What do you do? Reduce inflation cost minus 10%. Diplo annexation cost minus 15. What a weird little country. Alright. How bizarre. And who is going to rise up? The Omani separatists, of course, because we didn't raise the autonomy there, did we? No, we have. Mani separatists. Yep, they're going to melt away now. As is Najud separatists. Keep checking that, as if things have changed. We repay any loan? No, we need at the very least 907. Just bringing this interest number down to a manageable amount will help. Well, there's not much we can do here apart from fabricate on people. Let's have a spiner work in the Ottomans, because it's always nice to have one in there. You come back. We'll also build spiner work in Muscovy. Chagatai is a tributary of Ming. Ming only has us for a rival. Love it. Marmaduke is guaranteed by Ethiopia. That's probably why they've survived. Although, oh, nice. I wouldn't have thought that would have deterred the Ottomans from kicking their teeth in. Got them. Just any of them. They're all crap now. We took the good ones. Yep. Grab you as well. Oh, maximum manpower. I mean, straight out of this Regents Council, I might just go kick off with the Ottomans. I'll have the manpower for it. Mobs target unbelievers. Let's gain the piety. We also now have enough to pay off one of our loans. Which should bring our interest down, which should raise this a little bit. Why are we suddenly making so much? Suddenly our trade has gone up. What's happened to our trade? This is now worth 17. I think it was worth about... Well, it was only worth 16 before. That's not enough to justify that amount of trade coming in. Suddenly. Septum Vol is road progress. 1 base tax. Lose 5 python, fair enough. Pretty cool. At this rate, we'll have our loans taken out. We'll have our loans paid off. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit boring for a while. CB against Muscovy. Alliance? No. I know what your alliance is. Now, if Oria declare against Muscovy, then Ming don't join in. If Muscovy declares against Oria, though, Ming joins in. And we can take advantage of what happens beyond that. One would assume. Well, the mountain will not come to Mohammed. Looks like we're at war. And it's just the Ottomans. Really? What advantage do you have? Not really, both military, tech 14. Well, I didn't want to go behind time in terms of military when it came to facing with the Ottomans. We brought in Ethiopia, who's cannon fodder, pretty much. Well, let's move into position, shall we? I thought this was going to be a boring episode. Not so much. Not so much. The Ottomans have pulled it out of the bag for us. Where's all our other dudes? Is that it? We may need more. Yep, everybody's moving. How many can we get? 94. Ottomans, you've been in almost constant wars, haven't you? Nope, their manpower's up as well. Yeah, we could do with more people. More horses. At the very least. Let's go. You lot, nobles. We can grab 12,000 manpower anytime we want. Grab generalship. See what? Oh wow, okay. 4 shot. Not bad. And we'll counter what the Ottomans are bringing. Merchants landed by Ming. Damn you, Ming. Alright, all of you on the coast. How many can we fit here? 37, good. All of you kind of group up in the middle. I know that you can support at least 10. And it's going to be a case of hitting them in the mountains, on the forts, taking their manpower down to the point where they're crippled in terms of manpower. Although they have taken quantity, so we'll be bringing in, what, about 1,000 a month, same as us. And hope that we can put enough pressure on the Ottomans for them to start fragmenting. Who else are you rivaled with? Austria, France. Austria, are you mates with Hungary? Nope. So you have no access to the Ottomans. So you can't take advantage of this, really. Plus, how about you and France are rivals? Yep. Fighting amongst themselves instead of fighting the real enemy. That's the kebab. Oh, Muscovy might get involved. Looks like Azov lasted a long time. Azovia, even. What's that combat with now? Combat with of 29 with 60% of that allowed to be horsey. Nope, split up. Let's get, right, this is wasteland. This is wasteland. They can't get through the gap in the middle because of the fort. They can't get through this gap here because of the fort and the fort. This is wasteland, so we've got very definite choke points that we can sit on, that we can control. I mean, they can take all the low shaped provinces as much as they want. Well, why did he decide to take that route? I don't know. We can plop out the odd mercenary here and there just to take back things behind them. They can get down here, however. And I'm hoping that Hormuz... What's your relations with the Ottomans? Quite high. If Hormuz gives them access, they might end up crossing over and hitting us here. But then, as long as we're wary to it, they'll have a straight crossing, and we can get troops down there. Okay. Oh, you step off. Let's have you split just there. Well, that's pretty much the back door, isn't it? Balls. Should have built a fort up here. In fact, should have had a fort built up here somewhere. I wonder if we can smash one out now. 24 months. Yeah, make a start. I will take these back, just with mercenaries. So it's 33,619 and he's heading south. I wonder if that is enough to tempt him into a fight. Just putting the 12 stack in his way. Okay, okay. Six, 8, 19. Okay. We'll build a palace. Prestige, legitimacy. Actually, we need neither. Nope. Also, a couple of mercs. We'll take back these provinces from behind them. Right, so you're squished. You're heading further down, so we will take Tikrit out from behind you, and you can head up towards Shivan. 11,000 lost to attrition. 50 admin. Alright, so this is the admin that we got back from that crap event before. Can you get out? Nope, dead. Fair enough. Okay, okay. Go on, fight me in the mountains. Dare you. Also, why are you... Let's split you up. Let's not take attrition. I'm trying to keep safe. And force the Ottomans to take... Well, just to lose men. There has been no combat so far, apart from the, what, 3,000 troops that we've lost. The random mercenaries. But the more we can force the Ottomans to lose in attrition, the more war exhaustion they're going to pile up. Although, the fact that they took a quantity is not the best. Let's have you heading this way instead. You come back. Okay, okay. What are you? 342. Entire front row is just infantry. Put you in charge of there. I don't know if we're going to be able to hold 41 for the amount of time it's going to take for us to get there. May, 6th of May is going to have to hold for 5 days. That's going to be a... no. I doubt I was going to get there in time. But it is in the mountains. River as well. Yep. We can only hope for a crossing river into mountains. Although to maneuver, he might be able to sidestep the river crossing. Yep. And he rolled well. Can we put someone in a seat? No. Of course we can't. Alright, so first lump of reinforcements have arrived. The longer we can draw this out for, the more the -2 to every single roll is present, the better. When do you get there? Bollocks. Alright. That's just going to be a wipe, isn't it? Yep. Fucking balls. What did you go for apart from quantity? Innovative influence, right? It's never a good advisor when you need it. Apparently that's confirmation bias, but... well, if we wanted to save money, we've got a streamlined, I think they call it, armed forces now. That's made that job a little more difficult. Let's head off this way towards the mountains. Why would you ever go that way? Why is that even a consideration? No, go that way. And we're going to have to replace what we just lost. What are we lacking in? Just men. Oh, we need money as well. I don't know how many phases have been on this fort for. Can't imagine that many. Took it at 7%. Of course he fucking did. Repay you. Where are you in? Mountains. Where are we at? Fort Tech. Bastion. So they are a little bit out of date, I suppose. Yep. Let's move our cannons up. And when he moves away, we'll take that fort back. Renew loans. Let's have another loan. We'll take some land back. You right? So we don't have attrition everywhere. Let's jump on that fort and try to take it back. And we will try and protect that siege. Regimental cost. No, save our points. Let's have you lot moving as well. Where are you going? South. Alright. Alright, so we took that back. Can we get out of here? We cannot, but it's only a mercenary. Ethiopia, I don't know what you're doing. You're actively going after this, they won't stack. It might be. Let's move you and you. You're heading south, so let's go and take out these provinces. Looks like he's going off. This way. I mean, Ethiopia, I like your dedication, however, they want to deal with this. I'd deal with that, if that was me. Grant privileges, privilege must be earned. How will grant privileges for now? Continue to take back a little lumps of land. What was this a war over anyway? Take El Karak. Don't like the way that they're cutting through our forts this quickly. We should have probably kept them up to date. Although, dull attrition at the end of the day. Yeah, I'm not hitting 41 stack. We'll see, yeah, when they move off, we will just do a similar thing to what we did with this fort. Chuck our cannons on. Take it back as quickly as we can. Alright. If we can get this castle built, it should hold them up a little bit from going north. Actually no, let's just go for it. That's enough of us. Please get there in time. So, what are we bringing in? More horse. Outstanding. A win. Let's split you and get you away. And we'll continue taking lumps of land back. As will the Ethiopians. Cool. But that is where I'm going to leave it for today, ladies and gentlemen. Had a bit of a shit fight here initially, where people weren't close enough to get in and support. We had a few bad rolls as well, or they had a few good rolls. We didn't have anyone that we could put in a seat to turn the fight either. No discipline, no morale. It was a bit poopy. In fact, let's get rid of you. Hope for someone a little bit better. Turn you into a core, and we'll grab you two in terms of conversions. Redeemed ourselves a little bit with this fight, but there was no tactics to it. It was just, let's just throw all the people all the time into it. As for losses, vast majority of their losses have come from attrition, which is what I wanted. They still don't have the war goal. The war goal is a fort that we should really upgrade. Yep. Should have done that when we were sorting this one out up here as well. Yeah, our forts on the front with the Ottomans should always be upgraded. I've dropped the ball a little bit there. But they're down to medium. Revolts in Ottoman here. Yep. Thought so. Relative strength of the alliances. Yep. If we can just continue to keep chipping away at them and keep Ethiopia in this somehow, then we might be good. How are you in terms of numbers? Manpower's coming down. We need a lot more infantry. We're getting insufficient support when it comes to fights as well. But this looks like the next fight for us. We'll go there and fight them in the next episode. Until then, do take care.